This guy, guys, this guy, Winter Soldier, Bucky Burns, changed my mind 100% from the moment I saw his Gengan update. Yeah, I was sad. Now I'm so hyped about him, and this is why. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through Winter Soldier. Bucky Burns took his tier 4 and also a great update on his kit. He is a villain combat, and right now, as the game it is, we prefer, characters that can be used on ABX and ABL, and he has multiple days for it. Before he was a hero, speed, and it was kind of, we were getting another speed type. And yes, it's not because of his hairstyle that looks exactly like mine, but yeah, the dude is really nice, really great rework, and I'm finding myself, that he is really nice to play. I really enjoy the fact that they gave him on his 5th skill one bazooka, and the bazooka actually he's not shooting with it, he's throwing the bazooka. It's really fun. You're gonna see the gameplay. I haven't given him anything special. I just have a basic build with 6 stars and a level 80 at the moment. I'm planning to tier 4 him, and I'm gonna try it in the end of the video. I wish you brought me luck. I'm gonna explain you everything. He feels really meta in my book, and he's really close to Hulk and Dr. Octopus at the high-end account. I've seen screenshots, I haven't seen gameplay. The gameplay, I figured it out myself. I haven't seen anything from others, but with the way I'm playing him, it's exactly the same like I'm playing Gladiator. And because of that, I was feeling comfortable using his rotation. So you're gonna figure out that my scores are kind of cool for ABX ABL, and his Well Boss Legend performance for level 80 is really impressive. I have like heroic uniform and not really huge physical attack. This physical attack is with his own lead. Yeah, I guessed it. It's way lower, because he's level 80 and I don't have any Odin's Blessing equipped. But the moment I managed to build him even further and do him tier 4, I'm gonna do another review 100% and compare him with my Hulk. So let's start with the gameplay, and let me explain you how you're supposed to play with him. There are 2 ways actually, one for World Boss Legend, one for ABX and ABL. But yes, before we go through that, guys, I want you to make sure that you're smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know what are you using for ABX villain. Are you using Doc Ock, Hulk, or are you planning for this bad boy? And yes, it's a really weird situation because Dr. Octopus is super hard to play. He scores high amount of score, but he needs his team up collection as it is Hulk to have, the maximum results. Hulk also needs HP. A lot of people has low HP on their cards. Me myself holding the HP proc to have extra damage with my Hulk and some extra HP for that reason. So swapping into a pure physical attack in my book, it's cool, and I can focus only on PvE, the ABX cards, the PvE cards actually. So let's start from somewhere, and let's start from let's go GBR actually. You know what? Yeah, let's go there. GBR is a game mode that most people already, have their best characters to use. There are some tier 4s. Here, he actually has a disadvantage because the boss is a blast type, and he is kind of struggles in my mind. The first rotation I was using, and the rotation I'm gonna showcase first, is the one that you are doing the 5th skill. The dude drops a bazooka, you see the bazooka fly, and then you're canceling into your 1st skill, 3rd skill, and 4th skill. You let your 4th skill play until the end, and then you go into your 2nd skill and let your 2nd skill place until the end again. Here you can see I pressed the 2nd skill, I let it until the end, and then I went again into my rotation. You can let your 1st skill place after your 2nd skill if you have time and you're not into your rotation. But yes, here, because it's the 2nd turn, the 2nd phase that you can actually count bars and make sense. I'm gonna show you both rotations. Here is the rotation that you're dropping the tier 3 and you are canceling the moment your 5th skill is ready. So you wanna spam as more as possible 5 delay cancel, 3 into 4, and the first skill helps you to enable more CDP of energy procs, mighty energy procs. Here I did vice versa, and I went into my tier 3 and let the tier 3 play instead of going into the 4th skill, and you can see that the difference is actually not that big. It's about 8 bars each time, so depending on what state of the game you are, you know, if the boss is attacking you, you can go into your third tier 3 skill and hide into the iframe. Here I am into an iframe, a normal World Boss Legend, standing still, like now. I'm gonna show you now stage 94 and how easy he's clearing it, which is kind of impressive, you know, for a level 80 and the build I have right now. I did clear World Boss Legend now, stage 90 with a Nobelisk also. There is a different, totally different here. I died, it was about to die also, you know, Dormammu was about to die. But yes, is this impressive for you? 2 minute clear when you have a disadvantage? Yeah, for me it's not. But yeah, the juice stuff, it's on ABX and ABL, guys, believe me. Let me show you some now also where the there's differentiations on the rotations, and then let's go straight up for ABX ABL. So with now you have the issue that he's stunning you here, so sometimes it was tricky. I was having to go through into your 4th skill to go around and avoid the stun in the beginning. But other than that, you can go into your tier 3 skill as I am doing here and hide yourself into the iframe, so the cleaner arcades is not getting you engaged and you're setting yourself out. You can also, when the boss attacking, go into your tier 3 and stay there and not go. You can see here I went into the cleaner arcades because I didn't manage to go into the tier 3 skill. Here I'm letting the tier 3 to count the bars that goes down. Feels like not impressive in my mind. The bazooka, guys, the bazooka, it's tricky. You don't need to cancel too fast the 5th skill. You wanna see him throwing the bazooka and see the big explosion. If you don't see the explosion, you failed. You need the big explosion. There are some small explosions, but you need the big explosion, the one that makes the mushroom there. So here I'm going into my tier 3 and staying into the tier 3 because with that way, you know, the boss is not attacking you. The boss has to wait you to end your attacks. You can see here the bars are melting and it's only 1 minute and 20 seconds into the fight, and you know that raids for World Boss Legend supposed to be worse than proc or energy and destruction. So let's go and see here how this is gonna look like. I went through an attack really fast so I can progress through the next phase faster, and you can see here I'm standing still waiting him to attack me. I'm hiding most of the times into my tier 3 here because, you know, Null's hits are lethal. If you get one blow there, perhaps you end up dying, and I did several times. So yeah, I'm talking to you with personal experience. Here I was trying to cancel the phase and go into the next phase really fast and not have to wait. You can see that he's bursting down like crazy. 9 bars left only, and I am into the phase that there is the dragon, you know. I didn't even had to wait. I went through really fast, and it's 2 more bars to go into the last phase, and there is like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I remember myself kind of struggling with characters, tier 4 characters. Actually, it was easy with tier 4 characters, but we were talking about a level 80. After that, I actually suicide and went into the attack of Null there. I was like, you know what? I don't want to clear it. So let's just drop some damage there to see how it looks like. And yes, I died immediately. You could avoid dying by using co-op skill or something, but yeah, that wasn't the point. The point is that he can do it with 2 minutes clear, and he is really strong at this point. Doing stage 94 in my book, you know, is really nice. And something else that I didn't mention, guys, Winter Soldier is going to be into the movie, you know, Thunderbolts. So it's a couple of months from now. Actually, it's on anniversary, and probably, you know, he gonna get something to You know, he is all over the trailers, he is all over the movie, why not? And he probably gonna turn into speed hero. So with 1 tier 4 being a combat villain right now, you can cover in the future, you know, more restrictions for your World Boss Legend as speed hero, or if they add anything on the new ABL that they said into the dev notes. And let's go now into ABX and ABL. And if you want to see the results from the previous season, today the season changed and it's kind of worse for him. Before he could cancel, you know, easy peasy, but now with the silence and the snare, but now it's you know, it's the lighting that you have to do, and it's paralyzed on ABX. ABX is a pain, but yes, let me show you. The problem with ABX is actually that he has the cancel into his tier 3, and the tier 3 actually does not provide a paralyze straight up, you know. You need to stay into the tier 3 for a long time, and sometimes does not work. I'm not sure if I was doing something wrong. I probably was doing something wrong. As you can see, I'm going with my back behind the wall because I don't wanna beast to go around. The fire damage that drops down, the mushroom burns down, so you wanna keep the 5th skill into the ground and not having the boss jump around. And if you have your back into the wall, you know, the boss jumps for small amount of jumping, you know, for small amount of meters, so you end up still doing damage. As you can see here, I kind of delay the roar. It's not delayed. Here I press my tier 3 and you can see yourself that didn't work. I didn't cancel. The point is that right now he gives to himself extra dodge at this season, and my Winter Soldier has his own 60% ignore dodge. His new kit has 60% ignore dodge passive, and the 60% ignore dodge allows you to actually ignore the first two phase, because the first two phase adds like 30 and 60 ignore dodge, extra dodge. So with 60% ignore dodge, you're kind of covered. Actually, ignore dodge gives you extra damage against beast most of the times, so most of the seasons. And that's the main reason a lot of people was myself, you know, were using bullseye lead because of the extra ignore dodge. Ignore dodge transforms like attack and even having more value than attack, specifically on ABX. And yes, it's kind of weird, but these are facts. Taskmaster also gives you a really cool buff here, but the point is that you already have the skill damage, bonus damage, so it's not like Taskmaster gives you any extra buffs. He gives you some extra, but not all of them. And also Red Hulk is the 3rd support you need to have here. You're using his own lead. It's better using his own lead instead of using Abomination's lead. Because his own it's 45 and then you get 25 from Red Hulk, so in total it's like 70%, 25 damage against villain, and 45 his own lead, which is attack like Abomination, 60%. So it's a better team to go with him and Taskmaster and Red Hulk. In this team here, I don't have I don't have insight either on Red Hulk or my Taskmaster. So you need to understand that this score 12.9, as you can see here, 12.9 is with 2 misses on the first roar that cut some damage without insight, and him at tier 3 without Odin's Blessing. In my book, this is impressive. This is really impressive. And as the days progress and I'm gonna get better with him, you saw in the last roar, I did the tier 3 in advance against, and for some reason it enabled the cancel. I can't figure out how it works, but yes, 1 out of 3 was a good run. I ran several to do. And during my live stream, I did exactly the same score with canceling every single time, which was previous season, even if it was just yesterday. So let's go into the final piece of content. which is ABL. For ABL, you wanna pretty much do exactly the same as ABX. You care about the positioning of the boss, but you can see here, look at this. I throw the bazooka and the bazooka following the boss even if the boss charges in the other direction. So you need to be unlucky to get yourself out of the area of damage here. 1.6 here was my average on the run, so this is not even my average run. You cannot cancel with him, so if you have Taskmaster, you're swapping into Taskmaster using your 4th skill and swapping again into him. Do the rotation, you drop one rotation here, you're avoiding using your tier 3 because tier 3 works the same as your 5th skill. Drops down an area of damage, fires down in the ground, and you wanna have the boss there for a really long time, getting all the AoE effect damage, or else you're losing damage, you're bleeding damage actually. Look at this, so smooth, so cool, and I am already 3 million deep into the score. It's not like super impressive, but believe me guys, I know dudes barely doing, their dailies with Doc Ock and Hulk, struggling, not having HP, struggling, not be able to follow Dr. Octopus rotation. This rotation is a piece of cake compared to the other two that you have to go. And yeah, Hulk, to be honest, Hulk is super easy. I'm gonna tell you that. I did 14.5 with him. My best score is 15 million, but yeah, this is something else. This is something else because you have to consider that my Hulk gets advantage from the team up collection. He is not. So when he gonna get a team up collection, they probably gonna make a Thunderbolt team up collection. To be honest, it's an MCU film. They always introduce stuff from when there is an MCU update. They introduce something new as a game mode or a new way to work on the game, like emblems or whatever. So they probably gonna add something, and that would be team up collection for Thunderbolt. Here I didn't went like 100% optimal. I have to tell you that you probably can go like Loki. And what I mean, the bazooka delays a lot your rotation. You're losing your bleeding time waiting the bazooka to drop. Look at this, 1, 2, and then you go. So it's 2 minutes lost in my Odin Force damage. So the best strategy probably is going to be go next to the orb, that gives you the Odin Force, wait boss to come, you use your fifth skill, and then with your 4th skill, you're gonna go like this, he's going, and you're gonna pick up the orb. So 7.6 for a level 80 with my build. Guys, give me a break. He is really, really strong, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna tier 4 him and test him here for you, and I believe he's gonna smash it. He's gonna smash it, and I can't even wait. And you have to consider that it's like my 2nd day playing with him. He has a cape. These things are important, I'm getting better day by day. So why not? I believe that I'm gonna get better with him. And let's go, let's do it. And I hope you brought me luck. Let's cross fingers. Only single digits. Let's go. 7, 9, what? 11, okay, this is cool, 28, come on guys, who said that? The One-Eyed King said it? Oh no, Tizzy Boy probably said you're gonna get softed. I'm not, I'm telling you, I'm spelling it. 7, 9 again, 8 now, not 11, 22, again something with 20. Oh my god, back to back 220s. Lately, I'm really unlucky with the tier 4s, guys. I'm gonna tell you, I can't tier for him now. It's official. Yeah. Oh my god, this is getting worse and worse. 23? For real, dude? Okay, I'm softed. So the tier 4 video is gonna wait a bit, as it seems. At least a couple of days, at least perhaps 1 week. But yes, guys, I believe in Bucky. He is really strong, and building him now, you're getting something for the future to work on again, just swapping a uniform. I'm looking forward to build him even further and introduce you the tier 4 Bucky Burns that I believe he's gonna smash it, bro. He's gonna smash it. And I have people already have him tier 4 and doing Dean 79 with Mighty Rage, you know, and yes, he's gonna be useful. Compared to Agent Venom and Thanos and Black Widow I've done lately that I'm not using them at all, I hope he gets one place into my roster, you know, into the high build characters. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about Bucky Barnes. I changed my mind 100%. Before update I was so sad about him and hype about Black Widow, but now the things are you know, plot twist again. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.